Hello all, I am Dr. Aarti Dandavate, working as Head of the Department in Computer Engineering at JSPM's Jayawantrao Sawant College of Engineering, Hadapsar, Pune. Computer engineering, when we use a word computer, it is all about a digital. So, the major thing that is required for the digital that we are going to see, that is, we are going to understand the logic families today. Our agenda is to understand logic family, types of logic family, bipolar logic family, unipolar logic family, characteristics of digital IC, transistor as a switch. So, integrated circuit. We all know this as a IC. IC, we feel it as a miracle, something miracle is happening. But what is IC? IC is a microelectronic circuit. ICs are integrated using following integration techniques. We all know it. It is SSI, VLSI, ultra large scale integration. So, it is a logic family is a group of compatible ICs. They are building block of logic circuits. Today in this era, without IC, we cannot imagine life. We have a types of logic families. Logic families are bipolar logic family, unipolar logic family. We are going to understand what is bipolar, what is unipolar, saturated, non-saturated. In saturated, we get TTL logic family, that is transistor-transistor logic. So first we understand what is bipolar. Bipolar devices operate both types of charges. We know it, like holes and electrons, both are carriers. Unipolar devices, they depend upon only conduction of electrons. In N channel, we call it as or holes, P channel. Here, you do not have both the carriers working together, that is holes and electrons together. Bipolar IC, the main element of bipolar ICs are resistors, diodes, capacitors and transistors. They are saturated and non-saturated. In the unipolar, you have metal oxide semiconductor devices are unipolar. We have P channel MOS, N channel MOS and CMOS. Basic characteristics of IC. Now we are going to see what are the characteristics of integrated circuits. We have propagation delay, power dissemination, fan in, fan out, noise immunity, power supply requirement and speed power product, etc. We'll see one by one in detail. Power supply requirement. We all know how IC looks, alright. It is a small chip and it is to be given with the two pins. One is we have to give it to the VCC, that is a high voltage, and the other one is ground, which we call it as a low voltage. High voltage is 1 and low voltage is 0. This to be connected, and high voltage we call it as a VCC and low voltage as a ground. Next parameter characteristics is current and voltage parameter. Here we have both output current, output voltage, input current, input voltage. Both levels are high and low. So in this we call it as input voltage high, input voltage low, output voltage high, output voltage low, and similarly for the current. We have high is 1, low is 0. Next we talk about a noise immunity. What is noise? Which is quite unwanted. Alright, so in the digital electronics also, you have lot of noise, you encounter with the noise. Noise is unwanted voltage which is not required in our information. So in order to reduce the noise, we should have a noise immunity techniques. Noise margin, a quantitative measure of the noise immunity is called as a noise margin. It is expressed in volts. We have a high level noise margin and we have a low level noise margin. High level noise margin is nothing but a difference between high output voltage to the high input voltage. Next is power dissemination. When there is a process going on, when the digital devices are working, they disseminate power. What is power? In terms of electronics, it is a product of voltage and current. Next is propagation delay. This is very important thing, the time between designated point of input pulse and the corresponding point on the output pulse, when the output is changing from high to low or low to high. So there will be a deviation from the input to the output. Very interesting part of characteristics of IC is fan in and fan out. Fan in is number of input signals that can be given to the device or a gate, we can call it as. And fan out is the output of the gate can be driven to the n number of another devices. You can see this diagram. Fan out is the inverter output is driven to the another 4 inverters, and fan in is how many inputs we are giving. Next is speed, power, product and operating temperature. So this is obtained by what we call it as the temperature and the speed power. Now next we are going to see transistor as a switch. Transistor as a switch, we can talk about the transistor as a switch. Here you can see the transistor is working in the cutoff mode as well as saturation mode. In the cutoff mode, the base voltage will be 0. In the saturation mode, the base voltage will be high. When it is high, it acts as a closed switch. When it is low, it acts as a open switch. When it is open, then we have a high voltage driven, and when it is closed, then no voltage. When no voltage, then we can see it as a working as a switch. Thank you.